Hello everybody, Born812 here with my reaction / review of Mandalorian. This is going to be Season 2, Episode 5. Now, the Jedi, by the way, is the name of the episode. Now, this episode had a lot of good information in it. Most importantly, we learned the baby's name, which is actually quite interesting. But let's just get on with some of the more other things in the movie. I was about to say more interesting, but there's nothing more interesting than that. Let's just get on with some of the other information in this episode. Like, we finally get to see someone from another series. I probably shouldn't say that, because there's probably other characters that I just don't recognize. But the one I did recognize kind of was Ahsoka from the Clone Wars, and she was probably in other things as well. But that's the one thing I can think of right now. That's actually quite interesting that we actually get to see her. I wasn't sure if we would actually see her, but it's good to know that we actually did. And she's basically just trying to get this information from this, dictator type lady. And I did learn later on that the person she was looking for was actually someone else from another series. So, basically I gotta watch a lot of things. And, Mando finally makes it to the place where, to this little city, which I was a little bit worried about at first, but the lady there actually hired Mando to take out this Jedi, which is Ahsoka, and he uses that opportunity, I guess, to go find her instead of taking her out, And that's when we learn a bunch of information about the baby, like where he came from, how he survived Order 66, basically by being in hiding, as well as his name, Grogu, by the way, is his name. That's unexpected, I gotta say. And they do start, she does give him a test, and she decides not to train him. She mentions that kind of power in someone could turn someone. She's seen what that kind of power can do in a fully trained Jedi, which could be referencing to Anakin Skywalker, which is very interesting. Man, dude, just so much in this episode. Holy crap. But the fight scenes at the end were kind of neat, Like there was her with her dual lightsabers, which is awesome. Her with the dual lightsabers, just basically hacking everyone down, hacking down some droids. There was that one guy with his shotgun, basically. That was quite interesting. I don't think we've ever seen a shotgun blaster. I think it was a shotgun. Yeah. Then I think we'd actually see that. Then, the fight at the end, which this episode did actually saw off something interesting. Mando's armor can't be, melted or whatever with a lightsaber beam. That's interesting, because I did not know that. So his armor is actually quite powerful then. Kind of makes you wonder why Jedi don't use that kind of armor. But, yeah, the fight scene at the end with the dictator and Ahsoka was quite interesting, because the dictator, I forget her name, basically had a spear. And, her and Ahsoka fought. Ahsoka won, of course. And basically the whole town was liberated, and they got themselves a new leader. And, everything turned out pretty okay then. Definitely quite a fun episode. Not much else to talk about really overall. Other than the fact I did enjoy the episode quite a bit. It was nice seeing a Jedi after all these times. Unless you count Grogu. But he's not really that well trained yet. Oh, speaking of which, I almost forgot. So Asako basically was gonna take the baby, Grogu, but she didn't. She instead told them at the end of this episode to take him to the special Jedi place, put him on top of this stone, and then, he would basically see the Force or whatever, and he'll be able to pick his path, and maybe other Jedi will come and find him if there's any of them around. I think that's pretty much it for this reaction/review. I hope that everybody enjoyed. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye!